Our Feap is professional responsibility and ethical conduct. It requires an understanding that educators are held to a high moral standard in a community. The effective educator adheres to the code of ethics and the principles of professional conduct of the education profession of Florida and fulfills the expected obligations to students, the community, and the profession itself. There are three main tenets to the code of ethics of the education profession of Florida. They are as follows. 1. The educator values the worth and dignity of every person, the pursuit of truth, devotion to excellence, acquisition of knowledge, and the nurture of democratic citizenship. Equal opportunity should come for all.
2. The educator's primary professional concern will always be for the student and for the development of the student's potential. Best professional judgment and integrity should always be exercised.
3. Be aware of the importance of maintaining the respect and confidence of one's colleagues, of students, of parents, and of other members of the community. The educator strives to achieve and sustain the highest degree of ethical conduct. The following disciplinary rules shall constitute the principles of professional conduct for the education profession in Florida. Violation of any of these principles shall subject the individual to revocation or suspension of the individual's educator's certificate or the other penalties as provided by law.
We as teachers have an obligation to our students. This includes respecting the rights of a student by following actions such as keeping their private information to yourself, refraining any discrimination, and acting with reasonable effort to protect the students from discrimination from others, as well as not forcing your own views on your students and allowing them to express their own. I can ride my bike with no handle. Teachers also have an obligation to the public. It is their job to ensure that we separate our personal views from the views of the institutions we work in. It is also important to make sure that we never intentionally misrepresent facts relating to education either directly or indirectly, and to ensure that we never engage in any form of bribery.
Finally, we as educators have an obligation to the profession itself. When we look for a job or if we are in position of hiring for a job, it is of utmost importance that we always deal honestly with potential employers or employees. This includes never falsifying credentials or being misleading about conditions of employment or job tasks. It also means that we shall not interfere with a colleague's ability to teach. However, it also requires us to report any violation to the code of ethics that we see occur.
The ethics section within our portfolio will contain things like placement and evaluation forms as seen here.
As you can see, the Code of Ethics is a substantial list of requirements that we as teachers must uphold, but its importance is enough that it warrants a defeat all to itself. The Code of Ethics ensures that teaching remains an honorable profession, as well as protecting students from any unnecessary infractions on their civil and legal liberties.